Cool, we're going to start off by throwing together a salad using some cucumbers, some spring mix, tomatoes. I've got a nice piece of salmon that's been grilled off. What we're going to do is we're going to use a channel zester for our cucumbers. What we'll do is we'll do strips out of the cucumber, and we'll try to evenly space those. That way when we slice it, we get a really good look. Okay, so we got our little zest things here. Put those off to the side. Okay, and then we'll start by slicing these. So now we have these little channels here. Gives it a little bit of contrast in color between the white flesh and the green. Do some nice thin slices. Whenever I plate it, I really try to plate in odd numbers. I just think it has a little more eye appeal to it. And we get these nice little slices, and those are going to go on our plate. Okay, and then we're done with our cucumber for now. We'll put that back. We'll start with our greens. We've got a nice mix of spring mix. We got some frisee in there. Lots of variety in texture and color. Flavors as well. This we're just going to keep it simple. I've got a little extra virgin olive oil, and I'll just dress that a little bit. We'll also put a little bit of olive oil on the plate. I like to kind of do a little mixture between circles and lines, and keeping a little bit of contrast there. So we got our greens. Give that a nice little toss. Now, I would really like this variety of spring mix because it's got a lot of height to it once you plate it. We'll kind of put that off to a corner there and keep it nice and fluffy so it has some height. Okay, and then other things we can do that pair well with fish. If we want something with a little more acidity to kind of add to that salmon and the balsamic, we've got just a lemon here, and you can do a lot of garnishes with lemons. You can zest them, so you use your zest as a garnish, and then that can just right on it. Or we can do slices. That way the customer can juice it onto the plate. What I like to do is take 3 nice thin slices of the lemon, and then when you stack them, give it a nice little slice between the middle. Then you can fold it, and it gives it a nice look. I always like these plates because they got curves and lines, and you can do a lot with these. Whereas circle plates, you don't have as much to work with. So I've got some strawberries. I've got one of our desserts. It's a blackberry shortbread. I've got some lemon curd. That's going to also go on that plating. So what we're going to do is a little variety in our plating. I call them swirls, swoops, and swishes. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to use our lemon curd, and we're going to do a nice little circle on the plate. And then with the back of the spoon, try to clean it up a little bit so you get a little cleaner swoosh. You're going to drag the spoon and swirl and get a nice kind of plating there. I also have some raspberry puree that I've made in-house here. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of get a nice little circle on the plate here. That way we have a little contrast in shapes. Also have some whipped cream. That kind of gives a little bit of height to the plate. You kind of want to think about your designs. You want to leave some empty space in the plate, but you want to kind of have a little strategy to where you're going to put your stuff. So I've got, these are cut into triangles. So I want to kind of use the shapes to my advantage. Get some height out of the plate. Okay. And I've also got some edible garnishes here. We've got some mint. I've also got some fresh pansies, which are really beautiful this time of year. Nice to put on plates. What I'll do is I'll put some of those here. And these actually have a nice floral flavor that really add to the dish. Okay, and then to really set this plate off, I've got some strawberries, and there's a couple ways you can fan strawberries. What I like to do is kind of I cut them in half, and then I fan the strawberry this way. Start long ways and do one slice along the side, and then I kind of work my fan back towards the stem. When you can flip one upside down and make it nice and fanned. And then I like to put the other one the other way right up on top. That way it gives it a nice look. The other way to do it is to slice it whole. You want to try to get as close to that stem as you can without cutting through the other side of the fruit. That way it holds together and you just give it a nice little push down, and then you have a nice fan that way as well. And then the mint, just to add a little bit of green and also a palate cleanser. You get through the sweetness and the end of your meal, you want something to kind of bring it all together and also kind of give it a little bit of